UCLA Bruins will open this way. Matt Stevens at quarterback, 6'1", 190. The running backs will be Gaston Green, 5'11", 190 sophomore. Mel Farr, another son, 6-footer, 215, a sophomore. The wide receivers, and this is the dandy, Mike Sherrard, 185, 6'2", and Carl Durrell, the flanker, 6-footer, 190, a junior from San Diego. And here comes, started last week. Stevens turns, fakes the ball to the tailback, keeps it, looks down the middle, throws to his tight end, Derek Tennell, and Tennell pulls it down at about the 28-yard line. Tennell is 6'5", 235, the man who just caught it. Robert Cox, a tackle, 260. Mike Hartmeyer, guard, at 265. Joe Goebel, a center, at 260. Jim McCullough, the other guard, 260. And Russ Warnick, a tackle, 255. Stevens gives to Green. Green caught in the backfield. Great diving tackle by number 59, Mark Povanik. And here's the defensive alignment by Tennessee. Three-man front. Robbie Scott, Fred Bennett, and Mark Povanik. The backers are Ty Robinson, Kelly Ziegler, Darren Miller, Dale Jones. The secondary is Terry McDaniel, Tommy Sims, Chris White, and Vic Peppers. And tight end alignment for the Bruins. Tennessee stacks inside. Green slants off tackle, breaks into the clear, and he is long gone. TD UCLA. The 13 minutes and 39 seconds of the first quarter. The UCLA Bruins are out to a 7-0 lead.
On the bottom of your screen, number 81, Tennell, makes the key block on the sweep when the ball carrier starts wide, then he cuts back inside. As Keith already said, Tennessee was in a blitzing, gapping defense. Everybody was walled off. Gaston Green runs 72 yards.
BYU played him wide last week, forced everything into the middle on the ground, and he didn't get a whole lot. But Tennessee will open this way with Tony Robinson, 6'3", 185, a senior, over 2,000 yards a year ago. Charles Wilson, a 205-pound sophomore, is the tailback, and Big Sam Henderson, 250-pound fullback. The wide people, Tim McGee, the leading receiver, 5'10", 180. Eric Swanson, 5'11", and 185. All right, Robinson back. And he's going to throw on the first play of the ball game, and he's got a man wide open. It is Tim McGee. First down, Tennessee at the 49.
He's going in motion. He's going to go down, and then he breaks to the outside in behind the front cover. He's wide open. Robinson lays the ball out there perfectly. A beautiful catch by McGee, who had 54 receptions last year. Johnny Major says, Keith, he's the best receiver they've had at Tennessee.
Go! That's big words. The ball is just short of midfield with Panuska lined up at the tailback position instead of Wilson. They send McGee in motion and give the ball to the up man, the big back, 250-pounder. And Sam Henderson from South Bend, Indiana, hammers in there for about 5. Jeff Smith, tight end, 6'3", 235. David Douglas, 265 at tackle. Galbraith weighs 260 at guard. The center is 255, Kirk. John Bruin, 275 at guard. Bruce Wilkinson, 260 at tackle. And Charles Wilson now is back in at tailback for Tennessee on 2nd down and 5. Robinson, little quick pop. They've got him set up on a screen over there. It is Joey Clinkscales. And Clinkscales gets to Tennessee first down and slaps the ball in frustration. He thought he could have gone all the way. They'll put him down at the 24-yard line.
Top of your screen. Get the defense moving this way, then throw the ball right out on the line of scrimmage, picking up the block of the lineman. A good wall of blockers, and number 87, Clinkscale, is mad because he tripped.
Gaston Green, first down, Tennessee, UCLA 24. And here goes Wilson, the tailback. And he slashes over the right side and picks up 9 yards, and the ball's rolling around loose, and UCLA's got it. It came loose and looked like Mark Whalen covered it.
Often when a ball carrier is fighting for extra yardage, the ball pops out. You can see that Wilson puts his hand on the ground and doesn't protect the ball. It pops out. UCLA recovers. He'll be right.
Tennessee defenders jumping around. Stevens back to throw. Looks and goes on the ground. Pass intended for Sherrard. He was getting some pressure. Wasatch Mountains of Utah, averaging over 42 yards per kick. The deep man is Tim McGee for Tennessee.
Tim McGee's a flyer.
Vols go after him. He gets the kick away. Ball hangs, and McGee comes up on the fair catch and receives the ball just inside the UCLA 48-yard line. Was there, but Robinson didn't get him. Defensively for UCLA, the three big guys down are Batchkoff, Toomey, and Whalen. Jackson, Smith, Jarecki, and Taylor, the backers. And the secondary, Miller, Henley, Rutledge, and Washington. And you will hear Washington's name before the day is over. He's a good one.
Washington's just a sophomore, but as a freshman, Keith, he led the team in tackles from his safety position.
It is 3rd and 6 now for Tennessee. Ball on the UCLA 44. Robinson kept it on an option, and good defensive play as he is stopped by Eric Smith for little gain.
Don't let him think he can get scores anytime you want to. They're hard to come by. It's a tough game.
2nd down and 9. Matt Stevens back to throw. Goes to the man out of the backfield. That's the fullback, Marcus Greenwood. And Greenwood takes a lick right at the marker. He's close to the first down. Quarterback at UCLA. He is quick. He reads quickly, and he makes quick decisions.
Perfect, Keith. That's
quarterback sneak, diving for the first down, and they're going to give it to him just over the 30. Over the 30-yard line, leading 7-0 in the first quarter, and Stevens still got it, rolls it out now, and whips it to the sidelines, and the pass is complete to Carl Durrell, 6-footer, 190. He was on the sidelines and going right on out of bounds. He had no place to go, but again, you see the quick release and strong arm of Stevens. Tailback, Green, outside he goes. Gets the first down. Oh, boy. You're not going to arm tackle him, I'll tell you right now. And he ran right through 2 arms on that play. One of them, of course, a 72-yard sprint for a touchdown for Gaston Green. First down, Bruins. Ball just over the 45.
Boy going first down. Most of the time.
Down the line comes Stevens. Pitches the ball back to Green. Green drops it. Scramble for it. Tennessee looks like they've got it. They do. Number 96, Tyrone Robinson comes out with it. They call him mud hens.
Mud hens, that's correct.
Robinson gives the ball to Wilson. The tailback, and he squirts through there. They'll need 1 more yard for the first down. They were at 3rd and 5. Now they're looking at 4th and 1. Set up a power I situation and give it to the big man, the fullback, and he did not make it. Sam Henderson did not make the first down.
Nowhere near. Wasn't close, Keith. UCLA got right under the blockers. The key to stopping short yardage, see if we can tell the defensive lineman getting underneath. The key man is over to the left. Batchkoff gets some penetration. Then 41 Miller comes in, fills a hole right there. Beautiful.
Kenny Norton.
Kenny Norton, 41. Kenny Norton. Great play on their part.
Johnny Majors in Tennessee takes a gamble. Bruins turned it away, and UCLA gets the ball back at their own 36. It's getting shorter and shorter. Now UCLA takes over at the 36, and Eric Ball in the backfield as Stevens comes down on the option, throws to Mike Sherrard, and completes to Mike up around the 45-yard line. Eric half, if you like, from midfield for UCLA. Stevens to throw. Whips it over to the number 81, Tennell, making his 2nd catch of the ball game, the tight end, drifting to the sidelines, and he makes the catch down at the Tennessee 41. Scoring first was a 72-yard run by Gaston Green. 7-0 UCLA, and they're now beginning to mount another threat. As Stevens rolls it out, throws to the sidelines. The pass is caught by Mike Sherrard. He's thrown out of bounds. They've got another first down at the Tennessee 26-yard line. Down at the 26, the crowd trying to get into the act a little bit, make some noise for Stevens and company. Give it a ball. Ball goes over. Fumble. Ball rolling around. Did it get out of bounds? I think it went out of bounds. Yeah.
Ball number 21 is going to get trying to run over his own blocker far, and the ball just pops out. If the offensive team has possession of the ball, if it's not, doesn't make a difference who touches it.
He went to a long count. They pick him up pretty well. Stevens now can't find anybody. Pulls it down and takes off. And is ridden out of bounds about the 22. And so the Tennessee defense stands up pretty well under that pressure as Dale Jones made the stop. And here comes Mr. Lee. Has snapped the ball on every one of his kicks during Lee's career. And it's plenty of leg, and it's down the pipe. I mean, just nailed it right down the middle. John doesn't worry a whole lot about the wind and Kentucky windage and all those kind of things. He says, I just hit it as hard as I can. Fullback on his way. Belfar rambles all the way to the 43-yard line before Terry McDaniel brings him down. Another very promising youngster. And Stevens makes it to him and is sacked, and the ball rolls loose, and the Tennessee man covers it, but they call him down. Back at the 33-34. Whole body was down.
All right, let's see. No, close. The ball was kicked out as he was waiting, which is in the shotgun.
Yep. Lets it go, and it is incomplete. The pass receiver, Willie Anderson, turned inside. The ball was thrown outside. Charles Wilson and Keith Davis line up in the backfield. No real fullback in there right now, and Tony Robinson rolls it out with a guardian. Throws it to the sidelines. The pass is caught by Charles Wilson, and Wilson is short of his first down, just over the 28. Napoleon McCallum got over 100 in the first half. Robinson rolls out, runs away from the pursuit, gets his pass away, hits him on the numbers. Look out! This is Tim McGee, and he is finally run down on the UCLA 41.
In the way, busted in the backfield first, and then you can see Robinson has that great knack of finding the open receiver when he's scrambling, and McGee is exciting.
Second down and 7, and Robinson back to throw. As protection has a man short of the first down. Good tackle by Rutledge. Craig Rutledge really laid a hit on Jeff Smith and kept him from picking up the first down. He'll be about a yard short of it. Third down and about a yard.
Ran all over the field.
Last time they went on a short yardage play, they gave to the fullback. This time they didn't make it again. Charles Wilson, the tailback, took it that time, and they didn't make it as Mark Whalen.
Play action pass.
That play action pass. Got it. It was Jeff Smith that pulled it down.
That's the key. You go with your best horses, your best. Chuck doesn't think so, but I did.
First and 10 from the UCLA 27. Davis is the tailback. Howard the fullback. Robinson swings it out to Davis. One-hand catch. He got a block that popped him loose there. Number 75 came across, John Bruin, and laid the block for him, and he made something out of the play when it looked like he was going to take a lick for a loss. McGee goes in motion. Here's the blitz. And he got it. Number 40, Toomey, coming out of the nose guard position, makes the hit on him. And the loss is back beyond the 30 to about the 32.
Pass ball.
Carlos Rivez is in, and he gets a considerable challenge in his first try as a volunteer. It's a 49-yard try. He got it.
How about that? In your first try.
So the younger brother comes through from 49 yards. Tennessee's on the board at 10-3. Puts the football out at the 33 for Tennessee, and so Tony Robinson and the company get pretty good field position for this possession.
Said he wanted to go away from home.
Robinson quickly delivers the ball. The ball is caught by Clint Scales, and Joey is up for about a 5-yard pickup near the 38-yard line. Crowd's got to cooperate with him a little though.
Well, the value of this, the defense cannot call sometimes what they want to.
Little sideline pattern again. It's good, close to the first down. Good to Eric Swanson. Where'd they put him out? At the 44. Same stuff. Swanson to the UCLA 49. They're 0 for 5 on third down conversions. Robinson takes off up the middle. He's got room. He's got a first down. He's out of bounds inside the 40 at the 39. He's 6'3", but at least it looks like 5 of those 6'3" are legs. I mean, second and 10. Dump it off. Wilson's got 2 men in front of him. Got a first down inside the 20. Penalty flag. Got a face mask, I believe, down around the 15-yard line.
Fight the rush. What do you do when the defensive men are getting pressure? You set up the screen and look at the house. Beautifully it was concealed by the Tennessee team. And finally Washington, who made 119 tackles last year, brings it back. That looks like that was piling on, Keith.
Might have been. Didn't take long. That flag came out immediately. Things. And there's a flag there. Somebody moved. There was collision in the trenches. I don't know whether it was Waller, the middle guard. He got an early start, whether he was started by movement on the Tennessee line. I'll let the men in the striped shirts who get paid for it make that decision.
Keith, it looked to me like that the center snapped the ball once Waller jumped the neutral zone. That's a smart play by this.
Second down and goal from the 5.
Roll the quarterback out.
Big fullback hits inside the 5, close to the 4, and a penalty flag.
A long count. Watch the bottom of your screen. Waller, the nose guard, just jumps right there very clearly, and then this ball is snapped by the center. Blockers are in tight.
Davis is hit behind the line of scrimmage. A great effort. I thought it was Jarecki, 99. It came flying in there to get a piece of it. There's no socking, is it?
No, not when you throw the ball this much.
Robinson gets away. Now he's got a man wide open. Touchdown. Tim Hendricks, and here's 90,000 happy folk. Well, we're back where we started.
Absolutely. Keith, Robinson's athletic ability is what made this play. Up at the top of your screen, the cornerback, number 3, Washington, looked like he had him for a loss, but Robinson's quickness gets him outside, gives him plenty of time. From the end zone, we'll watch Washington number 3 is a great athlete right there, diving for him, but he couldn't pull Robinson down. Now he has plenty of time. Smith, number 98, had no chance, and Hendricks makes his first return. Has a lot to do with it.
Yes, they do. First down, Bruins from the 22. Farr and Green in the backfield behind Matt Stevens. Matt rolls it out, loops his pass to the sideline. Good to Durrell. Durrell is brought down at about the 31, close to a first down, maybe a yard short. 2nd and 1 for the Bruins.
Tennessee's not in the goal line short yardage defense. It got burned earlier.
They pop it up the middle and get their first down out to about the 34. Both teams, 2 timeouts, 2.5 minutes to go first half. 10-10 tie. Stevens, roll out, has a protector, gets his pass off, has a man, and the catch is made. They're going to rule that a good one. It was Sherrard sliding down and catching the low ball. Here's now. And give it to Gaston Green. Green to the 40.
Good defense by the Tennessee team.
If they are so inexperienced, they are gaining with every play, I suspect. Green now with that big 72-yard run. Durrell and Sherrard come back now as the wide people, and Stevens will throw. Going deep with it for Sherrard, and it's intercepted at the 30 by Chris White.
Robinson can put him in there. He gets a good hot hand. Here, Sherrard is just out-jumped for the football. Chris White came across the scene. I think that's wonderful.
Robinson back to throw. Got a man open. That is Tim McGee. How does he do it? He and Sherrard are incredible. They're always open.
Robinson had to throw the ball before the final cut was made by McGee. He's trailing the wide receiver, and he breaks down. The ball's already on its way. Gives McGee a chance to catch it and get out of.
Robinson back. Penalty flag down. Tony going for the bundle. Incomplete. Just barely. The receiver, Clinkscales, got a hand on it.
Count the rusher. Jumped the neutral zone.
Might have been Batchkoff.
Job in South Carolina. Bo Schembechler knows how to coach.
First down and 5, and Robinson taking his time. Got him in. McGee again. He's got a first down. He's out of bounds at the UCLA 22.
Keith, I don't want to get complicated, but the flood on the boundary is really hurting. 3 receivers, 1 deep, And McGee breaking in behind the deep receiver.
Got him that time. Robinson dropping back. I don't like old Mo. He's fickle. He's going to run it. Up the middle, Wilson. And he's short of the first down, but he has the football square in front of the goalposts at the 16-yard line. This is a 33-yarder. And it's good. So the Tennessee Volunteers, with 16 seconds to go in the first half, move out to a 13-10 lead over the UCLA Bruins. The Bruins jumped out 7-0 on a 72-yard run by Gaston Green. John Lee, a 39-yard field goal. It was 10-0 UCLA after a quarter. Bruins come up. They're on 31-yard line. First down. Matt Stevens gives the ball off to the up man, Mel Farr. And Mel rambles. Carries the ball across midfield and a Bruin first down with 4 seconds remaining. Once the chains are placed, play. 4 seconds to go, first half. Matt Stevens loads it up and lets it fly. It's intercepted. And brought back to the 25. That's Chris White's second interception of the first half. His defensive front is Batchkoff. Tackle Frank is 245. Toomey, the middle guard, had a big first half. 230-pound sophomore. Mark Whalen is 6'5" and 250, a fifth-year senior. Melvin Jackson, the linebacker, 6'3", 225. Eric Smith, 6'3", 220. Steve Jarecki, 6'2", 215. And Tommy Taylor, the young man from Chattanooga, 6'1", and 235. Here's the first snap of the second half from the 19-yard line. Goes to the fullback Henderson. 1 yard, that's all. The same that started the ball game. Chucky Miller is a cornerback, left cornerback for UCLA, and Darrell Hindley is the other corner. They're both right at 5'9". Strong safety is Craig Rutledge, 6 feet, 185, and James Washington, the free safety, 6'1" and 195. And Robinson comes out throwing, having trouble finding somebody right now, and then breaks it out of there. And he's got his first down as he slides on up to about the 32-33. So Robinson again gets him off the hook. There's your offensive alignment that started the ball game, and that's the same group in there right now.
If your defense just does all they can do, they cover, they get a good rush, but the ability of Robinson breaks up the middle and makes the first down run.
As we start the second half of play, Keith Jackson, Frank Broyles, and Tim Brandt with you, and here's a long looping pass downfield. That is caught by number 87, Clink Scales, and he scored.
Keith, did it look like he pushed off a little bit?
Certainly did. He put James Washington in the cheap seats and got away with it. It through and makes it 20-10 Tennessee. So a shocker to start the third quarter. It was Gaston Green's 72-yard sprint for a touchdown. There was a shocker in the first quarter. Now let's have another look and watch the power of Robinson's arm here.
Right, Key. Plus he has to scramble, but he realizes he's got a man pretty much open. There you can see Clinkscale just push Washington completely all the way off, just as we saw earlier. And then Clinkscale with his breakaway speed goes in. Joey Clinkscale,
it's kind of
87.
like society. It's the caught and the uncaught.
Well, the ball is underthrown. Sometimes the receiver has the best chance on an underthrown takeoff pattern. But right here, Clinkscale takes his right arm, then his left arm, and kind of pushes him a little bit. And then the turf shoes catch the turf really more than the push, I believe. Threw Washington to the ground. And
the Tennessee defensive unit beginning to assert itself. Robbie Scott, 275 at tackle. Fred Bennett, 260 at middle guard. Mark Hovanek, 245 at tackle. Linebackers, Tyrone Robinson, 6'2", 215. Dale Jones, 6'2", 220. Kelly Ziegler, 6 feet, 220. And Darren Miller, 235. Barry McDaniel, 5'10", 165 at one corner. The other is Victor Peppers, 5'8", 155. He, too, is a sophomore. Tommy Sims, the strong safety, the only experience really back there in the secondary. And Chris White, who had 2 interceptions in the first half. Second down, call it 7. Stevens gives the ball to Gaston Green, and Green with a good strong run slipping off the corner takes the football out near the 40-yard line, and it looks like it's pretty much the same unit that started the ball game for UCLA. You've got Earl Smith coming into the ball game at a tight end spot now, replacing Tennell. No. On first down, Matt Stevens is checking off and goes back to Gaston Green, who slashes over the right side, gets another first down, and almost breaks out of there and goes home. Tommy Sims hadn't grabbed him by the shirt. I believe he might have run all the way.
Here are the halftime stats. You can see that Tennessee has gained and taken over the edge in first downs and in total yardage. Turnovers is the big key.
Yards each rushing play. Tennessee, on the other hand, about 2.5, but Tennessee has been whipping them with the pass and the scrambling ability of Tony Robinson.
This Tennessee defense has played much better than I'm sure that they had anticipated with as much inexperience as they have, but they're tackling good, Keith.
It's Green again. Now the UCLA ground game asserting itself as Gaston Green goes for another Bruin first down.
UCLA is doing a great job blocking.
Inside play again. Greenwood almost pops out of there. Number 54, Dale Jones, got a piece of him and knocked him off balance. Green, hole left side, and gets the first down. I think the attendance reflected there is a direct tribute to Bob Woodruff, because he's the man that started building here the quality of the programs, and of course Bob Neeland and many, many others contributed to the legend of Tennessee football. But they fill it up mostly every week. Mel Farr is back in at fullback. Green again. Outside he goes. Boy, they're getting 7 yards off that first down carry every time. Green does on 15 carries. Green again. And close to the first down. He's going to be down around the 8-yard line, and that should be a first down. First from the Tennessee 8. Gets it away, and it's intercepted. Intercepted at the 3-yard line by Victor Peppers.
The rush on Stevens made him throw the ball poorly. Darnell is out in the open, but the ball is underthrown. Interception stops the drive.
As Bo Jackson's totals for the day, impressive, and Auburn had a game on their hands today, winning by 11. LSU had to come late to get that one. Big day for Wickersham and Hilliard. Oregon might be the spoiler in that Pac-10 this year. Third down and about 8. Pop it out of there with Charles Wilson. Wilson comes out to the 14, and he may have a first down. Robinson wants to throw. Done. Pass is thrown to the outside, screen for Clink Scales, and Clink Scales will move the ball out for another first down to about the 26-yard line.
They can run and after they catch the ball, throw the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Give them a chance to pick up those blockers. Good, safe pattern. You see the 2 or 3 blockers out in front of him, and Clink Scale comes close to.
Second down, 11. Robinson down the middle. Got a man wide open for the first down at the 41-yard line. Eric Swanson.
He's going to take that shot, and he throws that ball. He waits to the very last minute. He gets hit hard. But the ball is right on target. Swanson, junior college transfer from California, came in last year, had a good season as a pass receiver. Look how he jumps and cradles that ball. Let's see if he protects it. Goes down.
They are 3 out of 9 on third down conversion. Run it. And Keith Davis, 190-pound freshman from Nashville, Booms for the first down to the UCLA 43.
Duke.
Second down and 10. 43. Robinson whips it. Good. And it'll be a first down at about the 29 to Jeff Smith.
Keith, that was a tremendous throw. Robinson was just on his haunches. His arm is so strong. Right there, you see the receiver over to the right, hit him right on the numbers, right in the belt where it can't be intercepted. Took a careful throw, everything.
Throw it again. Quickly to the sidelines to Swanson, and Swanson's inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 16, and that's another Tennessee first down.
The Tennessee offense is picking this UCLA defense apart.
On 1st and 5, gives it away to Wilson. Big hole, and a penalty flag goes down as Wilson gets to the 2-yard line. And look out, Tennessee may have just inherited its first flag.
Well, that umpire threw that flag 15 feet in the air. Great drive going. Just so many plays you can execute in college or in pro football.
Run it. Davis gets inside the 15, down to about the 14. The ball's right in front of the goalposts, and here comes Carlos Revis. And the third quarter time expires. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this message and a word from our local station. Ball is put down by Sanders, and he's got it. So it's quite a debut for the younger of the Revis brothers as he has kicked them good from 49, 33, and 31. Tennessee held the ball for the last 8 minutes of the third quarter. Behind 10-0 in the first quarter, Tennessee has scored on 5 straight possessions. They really have shut the door on Sherrard. They run it with Green, and he dives to about the 27. 3rd and a long 4. They go for Sherrard, and it's too high. Incomplete.
It was deflected, Keith, by the lineman.
To the wind. It's high and hanging. And coming up for a fair catch all the way at the 42-yard line is Tim McGee. 31-yard punt. Tennessee with the ball. 13-point lead and good field. From the 42, Robinson rolling it left. Throws it downfield. Got a man open. McGee, and he's down at the 20.
How he found McGee running to his left just gets lost when Robinson scrambles. The starting secondary has no idea, no clue where to cover the receivers, and McGee is wide.
From the UCLA 20. Throwing again. Dives this time and does not get back to the line of scrimmage. They bring him down around the 21.
All right, Keith, you know, the Tennessee offense has been making the big plays all day. There's no question. That was expected. But the big credit today has to go to Ken Donahue, the defensive coach. He came in this year from Alabama, and what a job he's done. It was an unknown commodity. They didn't think they had the players that had the God-given talent. But these players all day have been playing and running to the football and being aggressive and making the big plays. You know, I know one time he said that half of playing defense is wanting to. These players down here on Tennessee today want to, and the defense and Ken Donahue have been the story.
Robinson gives the ball to Wilson. Wilson is caught for a yard loss, but it's right in front of the goal.
Right, Keith. That's the key. That's the key. They want to get 3 points, a 13 lead to get UCLA kick.
This will be from 40 yards. Wind's at his back. Wind will help him a little bit. He got it. So he has kicked 49, 33, 31, and 40. And the Tennessee Volunteers have moved out to a 26-10 lead with 11:57 to play.
Bud Grant for 6 years and thinks there's no finer person than Bud Grant, and what a great coach he is. I guess you could only...
About the 22. And David back to throw. Gets it away to the sideline. Sherrard makes the catch for a first down up around the 42-yard line. Norrie, 6'5", 210, fifth-year senior from Portland, Oregon. Here's Tim.
Keith, you mentioned that Ken Norton, the son of the former heavyweight champ Ken Norton, was injured on that play. They're working on his hip. It looks like a hip pointer, and he's really in a lot of pain. You know how that is. That could keep you out a while, but he is a sophomore inside linebacker. His expectations here at UCLA are high. He's going to be a good one, I think. Gets that from his dad. You're right.
Hate to see that hip pointer, though. That's a 41-yard line. First down. Norrie gives the ball away. No, keeps it. Whips it sidearm to the sidelines, and the pass is completed. Up at the 46 to Al Wilson. On that play. Run for it with Green. Gaston Green has that faculty for slashing for the extra yard and gets the first down. Here's Jim.
Brigham Young
kind of beat himself, too, against UCLA with 5 turnovers. Here's again Norrie looping that ball to the sidelines to Durrell, and now he's moving the Bruins in a hurry. You've got 10 minutes and 41 seconds to play in the football game. They're down by 16 points. They have a first down at the Tennessee 36. UCLA. Norrie straight back. He gets some pressure on him. He gets it out here. The pass is caught by the fullback, Mel Farr. But Farr is just buried well short of the line of scrimmage. And here's Tim again.
Doesn't have any foot speed to really dodge the rush.
Third and about 18. Overthrows it. It's intercepted by Chris White, his third of the day. White's got some help coming back upfield. All the way to the 39.
Keith, that ball wasn't even spiraling. Looked like he was twirling through the air. Well, what happened?
Battle against Washington. Tennessee gives the ball to Davis. Davis is thrown down right at the 40 for a yard pickup. Tennessee will take a week off now. And
well, that should be a great game with Bo Jackson on one side, who's a potential Heisman Trophy winner, and who can discount the performance of Tony Robinson today if he keep. Oh boy.
Start lobby. Break it up the middle. The fullback Jim Miller, a junior from Nashville, brought down by Terry Toomey. First down, Vols. The ball comes down.
All right, Keith, we were talking about that defensive spirit down here on the Tennessee sideline. One of the truly great stories has to be the senior defensive back, Chris White. In his first start, 3 interceptions, and of course it was the injury to Charles Davis that allowed him to get that start today. He wasn't even sure prior to the game if he would start, but he comes in, 3 interceptions. The whole team now rallying behind him. You can see him gathering as the coach talks to the defense. He indeed has been some incentive for this rubber band defense that has stretched but will not let him score and break it.
Much as possible to keep that clock moving.
And stay in the huddle as long as they possibly can without getting a penalty. But back to Charles.
Tony Robinson shoots it over the middle, and it is short of the first down. And making the catch is Charles Wilson, but making the hit is James Washington. Gifford Irvin is deep for UCLA.
Block is on, Keith.
Going after Tennessee.
Best chance.
Gets it out. And whoa, it's knocked down short of the goal line. How about that? When everything's going right, you just don't worry about it. Tough operating down there with 94,000 folks on it. Norrie lets it go. Sherrard in a foot race, and a great catch by Sherrard. He had 2 people there, and he pulled the ball down. Chris White and Victor Peppers were with him, but he just went higher.
Sherrard is such a great receiver. Concentration. He just runs along at the last minute. At the proper time, he goes up and catches the ball. Peppers, number 8, just couldn't stay with him. And White was coming across, number 7. But Sherrard had that body control.
Down UCLA, out of the shotgun now, snapped from their own 48. Pass thrown to the sidelines and incomplete, the penalty flag, and you may have interference call here.
Fantastic career at UCLA. Out. Oh, it's
Anderson.
Willie Anderson, yes. And the back, Welch, makes contact before the ball is there. Interfering with the ability.
On first down from the Tennessee 41. Norrie takes off up the middle and picks up a first down. His advance will be to the 30. There's a penalty flag. It's going against Tennessee, and that's going to help the Bruins. You've got 5:55 to play. 26-10 Tennessee leads. Ain't over till it's over.
Oh boy. Well, Tennessee's getting a few bad breaks now. Gaston Green.
At about 4.
Excellent pursuit by the Tennessee defense.
2nd down, 6. Norrie, real good protection. Now he has to run out of it. And struggles to about the 17, 18, make it the 18. Gaston Green has the 1st down. And he's inside the 10, close to the 8 before they finally put him on the ground.
Balance, power, moves, does it all, as those numbers reflect.
Crowd is not helping Dave Norrie. Keeps it. Looks down into the end zone. Touchdown for UCLA to Al Wilson.
UCLA will have to go for 2. Team is about 40%.
Yeah, but that's just trying, not successively.
He's open. Good.
He's got it.
Busted defense by the
Tennessee. They went to sleep on that corner, and Jeff Nowinski, the tight end, pulls in the 2-point conversion pass, and that's what you've got now, an 8-point difference in the ball game.
Look how wide open he is. Somebody really busted their assignment. Was that way, but he said to himself, if I get hit, I may fumble. I don't want to do that. So he put his knee on the ground, killed the ball before the contact.
At the 13-yard line, though.
Well, we used to do that on the last 15 seconds. We've intercepted a pass. We'd say, don't run with that ball late in the game.
Yards, his career high, and 2 touchdowns. And he's got it. He's going to throw it. No, he's not. He's going to run it. And he dives across the 20 and gets out to the 21. They hand it off to Wilson. No, not Wilson. Davis. And Davis does not get the 1st down. We've got Miller in there at fullback. They give it to Wilson, and Wilson's got the 1st down.
Biggest play of the ball game so far, right there. It was a big play. You cannot tackle with your arm.
It was the elbow in the ear that was the bother. Ball is tipped in the air, and Robinson comes over and knocks it down. That thing could have been picked off. In fact, there was a UCLA man in the neighborhood. Melvin Jackson tipped it up, and Tony Robinson, realizing it might have been intercepted, knocked the thing on the ground.
Well, that's the presence of mind of a senior young man who's been back there in that pocket a lot of times. The receiver's open, but the defender knocks it up in the air. Now watch this. This is something.
Yeah, but Batchkoff is going right for it.
He's dunking it. He's dunking it right there. He didn't want. Bill changed the play at the line. Numbers game.
Davis. Good blocking on the left side, but good reaction by the UCLA backers, and Melvin Jackson and James Washington come up to get him in a hurry.
Bootleg it out of there.
Nope. They give it off to the tailback, Wilson. And Wilson is decked at the 34, and you're looking at 4th and long now. And Tennessee's going to have to punt. UCLA stops the clock, stopping it at 1:53.
UCLA.
Joel Farmer snaps it. Good snap. Kick is away. Irvin at the 25. Down at the 27. Brett's an assistant coach up at Swanee.
Oh, is he?
This time the ball is delivered to Gaston Green where he can catch it, and he does catch it for about 8 yards, maybe 7. They marked him at the 33. They give it to Primus. And Primus is knocked out of bounds close. The chains are all the way across the field. Norrie going under center, rolls this one out, gets the pressure, sack him. He throws the ball, a pass is caught. How about that? The big guy close to a 1st down. Dale Jones had a hold of him and had him on the way down. Look at this.
The quarterbacks are taught to throw that ball if they can, anything to avoid the loss. That's something they work on every day. But look at that one-handed catch by Sherrod.
They're going to waste a lot of time on the run here. If they run it, they can pop it big, and they're going to run it. Well, they're going to run it pretty well.
Get out of bounds.
Gaston Green blows it over the left side and goes down to about the Tennessee 41 and gets out of bounds, killing the clock with 1:01 to play.
Properly, they're having a hard time getting adjusted. Now they're in good shape.
Norrie still got it.
He missed the handoff, Keith.
And he's going to go out of bounds. Knocked out back around the 46. Down and 15. Across the field, Sherrard got it out of bounds. And was first down at the 27 of Tennessee.
There's an old saying, threading the needle, and that's exactly what happens here. As Norrie throws the ball right in between the defenders, in front of one, behind the other. And
Norrie into his hand signals and out of the shotgun. Goes for the corner. Touchdown! Sherrard! Willie Anderson! Willie Anderson, 83, made the catch. Can you believe it? With 37 seconds to play. And here comes your two-point play for a tie. They give it to Gaston Green. He's in there. They run the ball and tie it up at 26-26.
There's not much you can say except give tremendous credit to that UCLA team for not giving up, putting forth the effort. They did it last week, and they've done it again. Here's the touchdown. Anderson just runs a fly pattern. Tennessee was trying to blitz, have man-for-man coverage. Peppers, number 8, is beaten by one step, and the ball is right on target. Here's another view from behind the quarterback. Takes a perfect throw. Peppers, number 8, has got pretty good position, just one step. And Anderson, number 83, just goes up, plays his body, hands, coordination, eye contact, everything.
Up there. Now you got one man dropping deep, Washington. And Tony Robinson back to throw it. Gets away from one, pulls it down, takes off to the sidelines, and gets a first down.
It's according to where they mark it.
Depends on the mark.
They hadn't stopped the clock yet. They're letting the clock run.
Well, Tennessee seemingly had it in hand. Robinson under pressure, gets it away and throws it away. Didn't have anybody. And Tim McGee, I'll guarantee you, drew a crowd that time. Pass is caught. Player tumbles out of bounds. That's Wilson out of the backfield.
That stopped it.
That stopped it.
No, it didn't stop.
Didn't stop it. Didn't he knock him out of bounds?
Game's over.
Looks like it. Game's over. They rule him down. He did not stop the clock as he went to the turf, and the game is over. Sort of an anticlimactic way to end the ball game, perhaps. But UCLA down 26-10 in the fourth quarter comes storming back with 2 touchdowns.